The vase exploded against the wall, a piercing crack of porcelain that nearly drowned out the pounding in my chest. "You're free to go." Sarah's voice cracked like a whip, her eyes burning with a rage I hadn't witnessed in our 12 years together. The words lingered in the air, jagged and sharp, cutting to the hum of our quiet suburban kitchen. I stood frozen, my hands locked onto the counter's edge, the chill of the granite anchoring me as everything tilted sideways. Free. The word didn't sound like truth. It felt like a mockery. Sarah had always been the one in control, the keeper of the walls. Our marriage wasn't a cage, not exactly, but there were boundaries. One she had built herself. Her size in a room, her silences, her subtle ways of making me feel small. "You'd be lost without me." She used a laugh, brushing my arm, and I'd smile because I believed it. She managed everything. Our plans, our circle of friends, the dreams she decided were worth following. I told myself I loved her for it. Maybe I even believed I did. But tonight, her voice carried something else, fear, desperation. And that unsettled me more than the anger. The fight had started the way they always did. Small, a missed anniversary dinner, my late nights at work, her clipped tone when I asked about her day. But this time it spiraled. Her phone buzzed on the counter. A name flashed, Mark. She grabbed it too quickly, her fingers trembling. "Work," she muttered, eyes averted. I didn't press. I never did. But the air thickened, heavy, charged. That name glowed in my mind like a warning flare. I turned away, scrubbing dishes, the hot water burning my hands. "You don't trust me, do you?" Her voice had softened now, almost pleading. I stayed silent. Trust was a word we'd stretched too far, until it snapped. The late gallery nights, the perfume clinging to her coat, laughter that didn't sound like it belonged to me. I'd ignore it all, blaming my own paranoia. I loved her too much to see clearly. But tonight, I couldn't look away. "Who's Mark?" I asked, steady but low, though my chest felt like it was caving in. She froze, her wine glass hovering. "A colleague," she said too quickly, eyes dropping. "You've met him." Had I? My mind sifted through gallery openings, names, faces. No Mark. But I remembered the brightness in her smile when she spoke of work lately. A brightness that wasn't for me. "Then why is he texting you at 10 at night?" I pressed, turning toward her. The kitchen seemed to shrink, the walls closing in. Her lips parted, but nothing came out. She set her glass down, her hand shaking. And I saw it, the crack, guilt. It flickered in her eyes before she masked it with a scowl. "You're being ridiculous," she snapped, but her voice faltered. I stepped closer, pulse hammering. "Show me the phone, Sarah." Her jaw tightened, fingers clutching the device like it was her lifeline. "This is why we're falling apart," she shouted, her voice rising. "You smother me, always watching, always accusing." She was deflecting. I knew it. Still, her words stung. Was I the problem? Had I pushed her away? But then, her phone buzzed again. My resolve hardened. "Show me," I said, voice like steel. She let out a bitter laugh, throwing her arms up. "Fine. Leave then. If you don't trust me, just go." The word struck like a slap, but not enough to break me. Not anymore. I looked at her, really looked, and saw both the woman I had loved and the stranger she had become. And for the first time, I didn't want to fix it. I walked to the bedroom, my steps echoing across the floor. The lavender scent of her candles filled the air, once comforting, now suffocating. I pulled a duffel from the closet, packing on autopilot. Shirts, socks, a toothbrush. Each item was a step towards something nameless. Freedom? Loneliness? I couldn't tell. I only knew I couldn't stay in a house built on secrets. Sarah followed, voice softer now, unraveling. "What are you doing?" she asked in the doorway, arms wrapped tight around herself. "You told me to go," I said, zipping the bag, my tone calm, though inside I was splitting apart. Her tears glistened when I finally turned. "David, stop. Please. You don't have to do this." She stepped closer, reaching for me. I stepped back, bag slung over my shoulder, The space between us an unbridgeable chasm. You said, "I'm free." I whispered, my throat thick. "So I'm going." I moved toward the front door. The house groaned under the weight of silence. The living room stood like a museum of our life. Photos on a mantel, her paintings on the wall, the couch where we once fell asleep watching movies. None of it felt like mine anymore. My hand gripped the doorknob when she caught my arm, her voice breaking. "Wait. Please, David. I didn't mean it." I turned. Her face was streaked with tears, her composure gone. And for a moment, it nearly broke me. Nearly. "Who is he, Sarah?" I asked, my voice barely audible. She flinched, her hand slipping away. The silence that followed was louder than any scream. Her lips quivered. Her shoulders sagged beneath the truth she couldn't speak. "I thought I was enough," I said, the words jagged as they left me. "I thought we were enough." Her sob came quiet, but crushing. She reached for me again. But I opened the door. The night air rushed in, cold against my skin. "David, please," she begged, her voice shattered. "I love you, I swear." "No." I cut her off, my eyes burning. "You don't get to say that now." I stepped outside, the porch light stretching shadows across the lawn. The street was still. The stars looked on, indifferent. I didn't turn back. But I heard her cry, the kind of cry that would follow me for years. The sound of someone realizing too late that they had lost something they thought would never leave. I reached my car, the duffel heavy in my hand. Her words had released me, but they chained her to regret. And as I drove away, the house shrinking the mirror, the truth hit me. Her betrayal hadn't broken me. It had woken me.